Imagine a 90-year-old woman in Ogimi, Okinawa, squatting gracefully to tend her garden, her legs as steady as an oak tree. As a physician, I've seen many patients struggle with mobility, yet in Japan researchers find remarkably low rates of muscle wasting known as sarcopenia. Science reveals their secret isn't a miracle drug but a shokuiku philosophy, healing through daily nutrition. Today, we will explore 7 affordable high-protein foods Okinawans eat to keep their legs strong and independent well into their 90s. These aren't just groceries. They are your path back to the activities you love. Before we begin, I'd love to know where are you watching this from and what time is it for you right now? Please let me know in the comments below. I truly look forward to reading them. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. As we journey past the age of 60, many of my patients describe a heavy dragging feeling in their limbs, as if their legs are no longer the reliable pillars they once were. In the medical community, we call this sarcopenia. It is often a quiet thief, gradually and invisibly taking away the strength you need to climb stairs, enjoy a walk in the park, or even stand up from a favorite chair. Scientifically, this happens because as we age, our bodies become less efficient at turning the food we eat into new muscle fibers. This biological shift means we cannot simply eat the way we did in our 40s. We must be more intentional. Research suggests that to maintain muscle health, seniors need a consistent daily intake of 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein for every kilogram of body weight. If you have already noticed your muscles shrinking, your clothes fitting differently, or your balance feeling a bit off, that target needs to rise even higher, often above 2 grams per kilogram to help your body repair and rebuild. In Japan, particularly on the island of Okinawa, this muscle wasting is remarkably less common than in the West. They don't view aging as a period of inevitable decline, but rather as a time to practice shokuiku, the wisdom of nurturing the body through mindful nutrition. They understand that strong legs are the second heart of the body, pumping life and independence into every single day. One of their most vital secrets is the timing and quality of their meals. By ensuring that at least 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein are consumed during each main meal, they provide their muscles with a steady supply of nutrients. Science particularly highlights that a high-protein intake during lunch is directly linked to maintaining muscle mass in our later years. This isn't about eating more food, but about eating more wisely. They also practice Hara Hachi Bu, a beautiful cultural tradition of eating until they are only 80% full. This simple habit prevents excess fat from infiltrating and weakening the muscle tissues while reducing stress on the digestive system, allowing the body to focus all its energy on synthesis and strength. Stopping this silent thief starts with what we put on our plates and how we honor our bodies with every bite. In my clinic, I often see patients who believe that building muscle requires eating vast amounts of heavy meats, but the elders of Okinawa teach us a different, gentler path. Their secret lies in a beautiful balance where plants take center stage, making up about 58 to 60% of their total daily food intake. This isn't just about being vegetarian. It's about a traditional diet rich in cabbage mushrooms and vibrant green vegetables that work in harmony to protect the body. They follow a simple but profound rule, consuming at least 5 portions of fruits and vegetables every single day. Instead of sticking to one superfood, they rotate through 7 specific types of vegetables and mushrooms, ensuring their bodies receive a symphony of different nutrients in every meal. This variety is the cornerstone of their shokuiku, or food education, which teaches that a colorful plate is a strong plate. However, these elders know that plants alone are not enough to stop the aging process of our muscles. To truly strengthen those legs, they integrate these vegetables with high-quality protein sources, like lean fish eggs and tofu, to reach a target of 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein for every kilogram of their body weight. If you feel your strength fading, this amount may even. It is a holistic way of living that honors the stomach as much as the legs, ensuring that every bite serves a purpose in keeping you mobile and independent. Now that we understand the delicate balance of the Okinawan plate, you might be wondering, where do we actually begin to rebuild? The answer often lies in the vibrant tree-like crowns of the cruciferous family, specifically broccoli and cauliflower. In my years of practice, I've found that many Americans overlook these humble vegetables, yet in Japan they are cherished as essential building blocks for longevity. Let's look at broccoli first. A single cup of chopped broccoli provides about 2.5 grams of protein. While that might seem small compared to a steak, remember that in the Okinawan tradition, these plants are eaten in abundance, filling nearly 60% of the daily meal. Because they are incredibly low in calories, you can enjoy them freely as a frequent side dish without any worry of excess energy turning into unwanted fat. This is vital for those over 60, as keeping fat out of our muscle tissues is just as important as building the muscle itself. I often tell my patients the story of Arthur, a 70-year-old gentleman from Ohio who struggled with heavy legs and constant fatigue. He loved his mashed potatoes, but his muscles were starving for real nutrients. We decided to take a page out of the Japanese book of Shokuiku and replaced half of his starch with steamed broccoli and cauliflower. The transition was simple. You can easily add 1 to 2 cups of these vegetables into your daily routine by lightly boiling them, roasting them with a dash of olive oil, or even blending them into a smooth, comforting soup. Cauliflower, much like its green cousin, is an excellent protein booster that integrates seamlessly into almost any meal. In Japan, they often say, "Itadakimasu," before eating, a word of gratitude for the life the food provides. By choosing these miniature trees, you are giving your body the magnesium and fiber it needs to keep your muscles functioning effectively and your digestion smooth. While these hardy crowns provide the structure, the Okinawans know that a truly strong body also needs the vibrant energy found in the deep greens of the earth. As we move from the crunch of the broccoli to the soft, nutrient-dense leaves of the next group, you'll see how the Japanese masters of longevity create a protective shield for their muscles that lasts a lifetime. As we leave the sturdy crunch of the broccoli behind, we find ourselves looking at the deep emerald leaves of spinach and kale. In my medical practice, I often hear from seniors who wake up in the middle of the night with painful leg cramps or a restless feeling in their limbs. While many reach for a bottle of pills, the elders of Okinawa reach for their greens. Kale in particular is a leafy green that offers a surprising amount of protein, acting as a vital supporter for your muscle health as you age. When combined with spinach, these leaves become a powerhouse of natural magnesium. Scientifically, magnesium is the essential mineral that allows your muscles to relax effectively after they contract. Without enough of it, those painful cramps and that persistent feeling of muscle fatigue become much more common. By incorporating these greens, you are giving your legs the lubrication they need to move smoothly and without pain. The Japanese have a beautiful, gentle way of preparing these greens, often wilting them into a warm bowl of miso soup or lightly sautéing them with a hint of sesame oil. This is a core part of their shokuiku wisdom, making healthy food a delight for the senses while protecting the body from muscle wasting. I remember a patient of mine named Mrs. Thompson from Florida. At 82, she felt so frail and her legs felt so heavy that she was afraid to walk to her mailbox. We started by adding just a handful of spinach to her morning eggs and incorporating more kale into her lunchtime meals. She didn't just feel stronger, she felt more vibrant. These leafy greens are incredibly flexible, allowing you to boost your plant-based protein intake and mineral levels without ever feeling like you are on a restrictive diet. This variety is key as the Okinawan tradition encourages at least 5 portions of such nutrient-dense vegetables every day to maintain independence. By keeping your muscles supple and well-nourished with these natural minerals, you are building a foundation of resilience that keeps you moving forward with confidence. But even with the strength provided by these emerald leaves, a truly independent body needs more. It needs a source of protein that is both dense and satisfying to keep the second heart of the legs pumping strong. As we look beyond the leafy greens, we discover 2 small but mighty ingredients that the Okinawans have relied on for centuries to maintain their stamina through the long years. While leafy greens provide the minerals for relaxation, our muscles also require energy and flexibility to keep us moving through the day. This is where the humble green pea becomes a vital ally in your kitchen. In the Okinawan tradition, these small green pearls are considered a powerhouse of plant-based protein. From a nutritional standpoint, just 1/4 cup of cooked green peas is equivalent to 1 ounce of a protein-providing food. This makes them an incredibly efficient way to reach your daily targets. I often recommend my patients incorporate between 1/4 to 1/2 cup of these peas into their meals to boost their protein intake naturally. They provide a steady stream of energy that helps maintain the suppleness of your limbs, preventing that feeling of stiffness that so often comes with age. Whether tossed into a light rice dish or added to a warm stew, they are a simple, affordable secret to staying active. To complement the energy of the peas, we must look to the forest floor for an ingredient that protects the very foundation of our muscle cells: mushrooms. In Japan, mushrooms are a staple food that has been shown to significantly reduce the incidence of muscle wasting or sarcopenia among the elderly. As a physician, what fascinates me most about mushrooms is their role in providing natural vitamin D and essential minerals. This specific vitamin is crucial because it helps protect the muscle cell membranes and maintains the actual strength of your legs. I remember a patient, a former marathon runner in his late 60s, who complained that his legs felt hollow. We introduced a variety of mushrooms into his diet: shiitake, oyster, and button mushrooms, which are all staples in the Okinawan lifestyle. Because mushrooms are extremely low in calories, you can eat them freely as a frequent side dish without worrying about excess weight. They act as a protective shield, ensuring that the muscle fibers you work so hard to build are not lost to the passage of time. The strength of an Okinawan elder isn't just built on what they eat, but also on how their body processes that nourishment. As we move from these protein-rich pearls and protective fungi, we come to a final humble vegetable that ensures everything else works perfectly. This next ingredient is the key to a healthy gut, which is the gateway to absorbing all the nutrients we've discussed today. As a doctor, I often tell my patients that a strong body starts with a happy stomach. This brings us to the final food in our Okinawan toolkit: cabbage and Chinese cabbage. In Japan, these are not just side dishes. They are essential staples that contribute significantly to their healthy eating model. While they may not be the highest in protein themselves, they are protectors of your muscle health. They provide a massive amount of fiber and essential nutrients that maintain a healthy digestive system and reduce inflammation. This is the secret key. A healthy gut allows your body to actually absorb the protein and minerals from the other foods we've discussed to nourish your muscles. In Okinawa, cabbage is a familiar ingredient used to protect the muscles of the elderly. Because it is extremely low in calories, you can eat it freely as a regular side dish without worrying about excess energy. But the Okinawans have a wisdom that goes beyond just what they eat. It is about how they eat. They practice a centuries-old philosophy called Hara Hachi Bu, which means eating until you are only 80% full. As a physician, I find this practice brilliant for muscle health after 60. By stopping before you are stuffed, you naturally control your calorie intake and help limit excess fat from infiltrating your muscle tissues. When fat enters the muscle, it weakens your strength and mobility. Furthermore, this 80% rule reduces stress on your digestive system, allowing your body to focus its energy on synthesis and strength rather than struggling to process a heavy meal. I remember a patient, Sarah, who felt sluggish and heavy after every dinner. We didn't just change her menu, we adopted Hara Hachi Bu. She found that by giving her stomach a little breathing room, her legs actually felt lighter and more energetic the next morning. It is a beautiful way to honor your body's limits while maximizing its potential. Now that we have gathered all 7 of these powerful Okinawan ingredients and learned the art of mindful eating, it is time to put it all together. How much should you eat, and when is the best time to nourish those muscles? In our final section, we will look at the golden timing for your protein intake to ensure your legs stay strong for years to come. To truly revitalize your strength and reclaim the power in your legs, we must look at the precision of your daily plate. In my practice, I guide my patients toward a target of 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein for every kilogram of their body weight each day. If you have already noticed signs of muscle thinning weakness or shrinking, you may need to increase this intake to over 1.2 grams per kilogram daily to provide your body with the extra support it needs to repair and rebuild. The secret to success isn't just the total amount you consume, but the rhythm and timing of your meals. Science shows that consuming approximately 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein at each main meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner ensures your body can absorb and synthesize that protein for maximum muscle growth. Interestingly, research highlights that a protein-rich lunch is particularly vital for maintaining muscle mass in our later years. Remember, while these 7 wonderful vegetables and mushrooms provide essential support, they are meant to be partners in your journey. They work best when integrated with other rich protein sources, such as lean meat, fish, eggs, or tofu to reach your daily targets. You can easily start this habit by adding 1 to 2 cups of broccoli to your lunch, or by stirring a quarter to a half cup of cooked green peas into your dinner stew to boost your protein naturally. By maintaining a consistent habit of eating at least 5 portions of fruits and vegetables every day, you are mirroring the Okinawan path to a life of independence and vitality. This steady, mindful approach ensures your second heart remains strong, allowing you to walk, garden, and enjoy life with the same steadiness as the elders of Ogimi. As we close our time together, remember that your legs are the pillars of your independence. By inviting these 7 affordable foods, broccoli, cauliflower, spinach, kale, green peas, mushrooms, and cabbage into your kitchen, you are choosing the Okinawan path to longevity. Strive for 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day, and honor the practice of Hara Hachi Bu to keep your muscles lean and strong. I hope this journey has given you not just knowledge, but the hope to move forward with confidence. Your body has an incredible capacity to heal when nourished with respect. I look forward to hearing about your progress in the comments below. Please note that health-related information on YouTube is not a one-size-fits-all solution and does not constitute medical advice. If you have health concerns, please contact a doctor or hospital for consultation. If you believe you are experiencing a medical emergency, contact your doctor or call your local emergency number immediately.